do you think, Bob? You ready to race?
I'm scared. Things are pretty scary first thing this morning. Probably gonna be scary in the race cars too.
No, you'll be fine.
Oh no, the only limitation is me.
Yeah, Bob and I are up here at the Stowe. I guess what's the correct title?
MMSCA, Mount Mansfield Ski Club and Academy.
Ski bum
Ski bum race.
Bob's gonna race on the 82 Ti. I'm on the MTI. Are you excited?
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna win, but hopefully I'll be first for a little bit because I got the first bib number.
Yeah, sure. True.
Be like the shortest amount of time I've been in first place.
Well, I mean, but what if you're against somebody really fast to start?
Top two?
Then you'll be second for a while. Tuesday day. Okay,
It's good to me.
here we go.
All right.
Hi skiers, I'm Jeff from SkiEssentials.com.
I'm Bob. Good morning.
Yeah, it is morning. Bob and I don't often film these in the morning, but good morning. It's snowing really hard in Stowe right now. Instead of skiing this morning, Bob and I are waiting for things to pile up a little bit, and then we're going to go test some powder skis this afternoon.
Yeah.
But before we do that, we're here to talk about these K2 Disruption 82 Ti's, kind of rounding out our month with K2.
Yep.
K2 is the sponsor for our February SkiHappy Photo Contest. So if you didn't see the Disruption MTI video, we talked about it a lot in that. But we're giving away a pair of Disruption MTIs. And today, this video will go up on the 27th of February. So counting today, you have 3 more days to get a photo entered.
How many days are in February this year?
29.
Okay.
Yes. So
Extra
you get
day.
1 extra day thanks to the leap year. You can actually enter as many photos as you want, so don't hesitate to enter more than one if you think you've got a bunch of cool shots. They don't have to be like professional level photos either. We just like seeing people having fun. All sorts of different photos end up winning, and then we give 10 runner-up prizes too. So SkiHappy, go check it out. There's a link to the contest in the description of this video. Definitely encourage you to enter it. And now, without further ado, let's get to these Disruption 82 Ti's. We had a pretty fun day. I've skied these a handful of times. Bob's now skied them a handful of times.
Yeah, I have 2 separate days on them.
Yep.
Yeah.
But what really was fun, and was fun for me to kind of witness from a filming perspective, so to speak, is last Tuesday. What you saw from the beginning of this video was the ski bum race up at Stowe. I raced on the MTI. Bob raced on these 82 Ti's. And you said something crazy, like you put like 30,000 vertical feet on them that day?
Well, actually it was like Tuesday morning until about 12:30, just
30,000 vertical?
Yeah.
It's a testament to the skiing at Stowe. Great place to test skis, great place to ski in general. But I thought that was really cool, and it was kind of a funky day. The snow conditions were a little softer than you might want for a carving ski.
Not first thing in the morning.
It's true, I wasn't up there first thing.
Yeah.
So basically, let me explain the day. The ski bum race doesn't start until 11.
Yeah.
So Bob, you had some free skiing in the morning, and then met us for the ski bum race, raced on these. So you got like a full spectrum of performance.
Yeah.
So we'll get to that in a second. Let's just fly through construction because we've talked about it a few times. Wood core.
Yep.
Titanal I-beam.
Yep.
So
it's
metal,
visible. You
metal
can see
through
it.
the center of the ski. Then we got the power wall, side wall.
Yep.
So a little extra material under your binding, basically.
Yep.
And then of course the dark matter damping, which is pretty darn cool. Up in the tips and tails, there's a polymer in between 2 sheets of carbon fiber. It basically is just drastically reducing high frequency vibrations. So that damp, stable feel.
Yeah.
So pretty cool. Camber in these skis. Not a ridiculous side cut. This 184 is a 20-meter turn.
Right, pretty long for a carving ski.
I guess, in today's day and age, a lot of the kind of dedicated system skis you see narrower.
Yeah, they're in the teens.
Shorter turn radius, which is kind of fun. The MTI is pretty similar. I'm on the 175, and I think it's in the 18 range for turn radius, which I really like. A little bit of tip and tail rocker in these skis, but not a tremendous amount. But it sounded like it helped you. So take us through your day. What did that Tuesday Like what?
Yeah.
Everything you skied. I know you skied a wide variety of stuff. So take me through the day.
Well, so we had like a little bit of a thaw freeze
Yep.
the day before, so not beautiful, warm, sunny day.
The day before
on Monday,
Yeah.
and then it didn't lock up, but it set up, and so the stuff that was more sun affected, because we're still kind of in that. The sun's not terribly strong right now, but it's starting to get
Yep.
there. So shadier trails like Nosedive here at Stowe, that stayed pretty wintry.
Yeah.
And so that's where I stuck mostly. But, first couple turns definitely had me on my heels a little bit because the snow was really fast.
Yeah.
So I was hesitant to really set that 20-meter radius on edge and let it go.
Yeah.
Again, not a racing background, so
Right.
I don't have like that skill set to really, hold that
And
edge.
it's a testament to the power of the ski.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, it's a full-on carving ski.
Yep.
Like if
Yep.
you commit to your edges and
Yeah.
a carving turn on a steep slope,
Yeah.
you're gonna come out of the turn going
Right.
fast.
So I shortened it up, and just kind of went to that shorter medium turn radius.
Yep.
Stuck to about 2 groomer widths on the side,
Yep.
on the shadier side, so more wintry snow. And then at the bottom, you had no choice. I mean, it was just fast and smooth.
Yep.
But with that lower pitch angle, you could let it go and really kind of start to get into that GS turn shape.
Yep.
So-
Which they do really well.
Yeah.
That GS turn.
Yeah.
And I think the most interesting thing for me was hearing you and watching you make the shorter turns.
Yep.
And it definitely seems like the 82 Ti does that easier
Yeah.
than the MTI.
Yeah.
Just with the extra width.
Right.
Helps a lot.
Yeah.
Now I know you skied some off-piste stuff too.
Yep. Yeah. Took
Which-
them in some bumps and trees and.
And that's kind of your bread and butter.
Yeah, that's where I
Like
like to
that's
go. Yeah.
Bob as a skier. If you send him out on his own,
Yeah.
you're gonna find him in the trees and the moguls and stuff like
Right.
that. Not really the purpose of these skis,
Right.
but it was cool to know that you can do it.
Yep.
What was it like?
So like, you can put the tips into the bump, and it doesn't throw you like.
Okay.
And
Sure.
we talked about this in the article too, that it's not a race ski. It's an all mountain carving ski, I think is a better way to
Especially
describe
this
it.
82.
Especially the 82.
Yeah.
So that said, you can definitely let it kind of give it a little bit of versatility
Yep.
in the terrain that you're going to ski, and you're not going to feel like you're getting thrown back.
Yep.
So yeah, and just that they're heavy on your feet, underfoot, but not in the tips and tails.
Yeah.
I
found
think
the
the
same
power
thing.
wall has a lot to do with it.
And just the binding.
And yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's just, it's heavy and damp underfoot where you need it, but definitely you can swivel the
Yeah,
tips
like
and
we've
tails around.
talked. This is now the third disruption video, and we've talked in each one about how they're a little bit lighter.
Yeah.
And I almost didn't realize that until a shipment showed up,
Yeah.
and I was picking them
Yeah.
up out of the rack. I was like, wow, these actually, they
Right.
really are. When you take the binding off, they're really quite light.
Yeah.
So yeah, you get that nice swing weight.
This is not a full sheet of metal,
Right.
and like, the other thing I compared it to was the Mindbender. I was like,
Yep.
well, they kind of, they could have called it a Mindbender 82.
Right.
Because it skis a lot like that 90.
Yep. Just a little more precise.
Just
and
more
narrower.
precise and carvy.
Yeah.
I think this dark matter kind of takes the place of that Y beam.
Sure.
So it instead of having the metal like in the Mindbenders
edge.
go out to the edge,
Yeah.
they use that dark matter, and that kind of is their substitute for that. So
Yeah.
it was kind of it was an interesting feeling for sure.
Cool. Now, you don't normally race on stuff like this.
Right.
You don't normally ski race.
I don't normally race.
Period.
Yeah.
But after your first run, the first thing you said to me was something like, boy, these skis are fast.
Yeah, they're fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, and part of it was the conditions,
Yeah.
and part of it was that I'm just not used to being able to, ride a ski on edge like that.
Yeah.
And especially in a race course perspective where you're forced to make that turn.
Right.
So that puts you in a different position as a skier to be forced to make, certain turns.
Certain turns at certain times.
Yeah.
Yep. Now, for perspective, Bob's been racing on Enforcer 88, I assume.
Yeah, I've been on a few things, but
Okay.
I did that.
I imagine you've had some days on your Enforcer 88.
Yep.
And on these things, I mean, you definitely went faster.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, you're
Yeah.
basically the way that our local beer league ski bum race works, and I would imagine how most work is it's a handicap system,
Yeah.
kind of like golf.
Yeah.
So you're going against your normal finish position,
Yeah.
and you were like, your score was like -30,
Yeah.
I
That
think,
was.
in both races.
Yeah. Well, not the second one. That was.
Well, still,
Some
I mean, the
course
conditions got
deterioration.
real bad.
Yeah.
You were the last person to go in the second race.
Yeah.
But I thought that was really interesting. You know, I wouldn't say that you changed your skiing style much or
Right.
were noticeably more aggressive racing, but you were a couple seconds
Right.
faster,
Right.
which was really cool to
Yeah.
ski
Ski
in. Yeah. So yeah, I think this is a really cool ski. I think it's great for somebody like yourself
Yep.
that maybe doesn't necessarily have a racing background, but you want some of that race performance and
Right.
that feel.
Yeah.
It sounded like you had a lot of fun skiing them.
Yeah. And it was a perfect day for him. You know,
Yeah.
you could really take full advantage of, what the ski is meant for, and kind of always talk about merits and limitations, and
Yeah.
didn't find a whole lot of limitations other than my own limitations as
Yeah.
a skier, able to handle that, just the super fast conditions in the morning that
Yeah.
kind of threw me off. But
Well, just in general, I thought it was cool that you used one tool on one given
Right.
day to do some kind of firm snow free skiing, some off-piste softer snow
Yeah.
free riding, and then jumped in a race course.
Yeah.
And the ski didn't necessarily feel out of place in any of those
No.
situations.
never ever. It
Great
was pretty
skis.
cool. Yep.
Yeah, I'm a big fan. I've been skiing that MTI quite a bit. I raced on the MTI, had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It was my first time in a race course in about 7 years, and I think I handled myself
Yeah, you were fast.
quite well.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna wait for it to keep piling up out there. Bob and I are both looking at like a wall of 2021 powder skis right now, so we're gonna go choose which one we want to take and go test some powder skis this afternoon. Definitely enter the Ski Happy.
Yep.
Anything you want to end with?
Not at all. Just that I had a blast, and it's really nice getting, that amount of vertical on a ski before.
Yeah.
And then actually right from that race, hopped in my car, drove here, and wrote the article. So
Yeah, true. Yeah.
going from 30,000 feet to, 1,000 words on paper, I don't know how much more seamless it can get.
Right.
So-
Pretty much ideal testing and
Right,
reviewing
exactly.
conditions.
So that was pretty interesting.
Yeah, that's it. K2 Disruption 82 Ti for 2021. We got a pretty significant early shipment of
Yep.
them.
Yeah, we got it.
So available right now if you want to get on a pair. They're super fun. And this pair, if you happen to be in the Stowe area, this is going to go up to Pinnacle and be a demo,
Yep.
a customer demo ski. So you can get on them and try them if you happen to be in the Stowe area.
Yep.
So thanks, guys. We will see you on the slopes.
Bye.